Hey everybody, welcome to the channel today. This is Cliff and with T-Ways Barbecue Treats, and I'm glad you guys joined us today. Looking real excited about doing this cook, and I just wanted to bring you guys a new thing that I'm doing today with this pizza. It's a new crust actually. I'm trying out a new crust. It's called Delallo. I found this on Amazon. If you've seen any of my other videos, I used a Caputo last time, but we're gonna go with this crust this time. Due to the coronavirus, this was kind of all I could find right now. But I went to the actual site. I went to Amazon, saw some comments. A guy said go straight through the site. It was cheaper, so that's what I did. I went straight through the site to get this. And it's delallo.com with Delallo. You can look it up. But they sell sauces, seasonings. They sell all kinds of stuff dealing with pizzas and pastas. So go check them out. Never had it. I can't really say right now one way or the other, but I'll kind of give you guys my feelings on it. I may not do that in this video. I may do that in some future videos to get a couple cooks on this pizza dough first, or on this crust. But it's got a simple recipe on the back. It tells you how to do it. This is equivalent to 4 cups of flour, 500 grams. Again, I'm measuring grams when I'm doing my pizzas. A half a teaspoon of dry yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt or 10 grams. Again, I would go off of grams. And then 300 milliliters of lukewarm water. And to me, lukewarm is like 100 to 105. That's usually what you do your pizza crust with. So, again, we'll go through this kind of in the video. I'm not going to show you guys every single thing. In the video, I'm just going to have it in the bowl and kind of go over again what I just kind of told you guys. But real excited about this crust, man. Looking to see what it can do, how good it is. It's definitely all measured out for you. In the bag that I got from Amazon, you got that Caputo, you got to actually measure it out, which is not a big deal. But if you're kind of like wanting to do something simple one night and you don't want to like have to measure and do all the scale thing, this is pretty cool, man. It comes in a pre-measured bag. You know, I've actually measured this out, and it's right around 498, 499 grams. So it's right around that 500. So it's pretty legit. But guys, we're gonna cook this up today, man. Don't want to keep rambling on with this. I'm trying to cut these videos down to where I'm not rambling so much and you guys are like, come on, man, let's get to the point. So when you're watching these videos, I know you want to get to the point. So, but this is a crust we're gonna use. Hope you guys will hang in there. Hope you guys will tune in to see how these pizzas come out. We love doing these pizzas. So, and if you love pizza, I have a feeling you're gonna love this. So guys, hang out and I'll see y'all. All right, guys, I kind of want to show you me kneading this stuff. You know, normally you would just roll this thing and put it in a bowl, but these instructions on this pizza dough, for whatever reason, ask you to knead it before you put it in the bowl. So I just want to kind of show you guys what it's looking like. It's actually looking pretty good. Kind of impressed with the way it looks. But I'm just going to knead it a few times, and then we're going to get it in a bowl. But kind of surprised it's asking us to do this, because normally you would do this after. But it actually looks really good. I mean, look at it. It's really clean looking, really coming together real good. So I'm gonna knead it just a few more times and I'm gonna put it in the bowl. Usually they tell you not to overwork the dough too much, but we're gonna roll that, put that in a bowl, and we're gonna put that in our bowl here. Let me dry this bowl out. We're gonna put some olive oil in here just to kind of lube it up a little bit. I had some yeast in here, so I didn't want to add extra yeast to it. Make sure we get it real dry out. All right, guys, let me put some olive oil in here. Not gonna go too crazy. I'm gonna transfer that. Man, I'm kind of pumped about this dough. It actually looks really good. All right, we're gonna get a little towel. I'm gonna get a little towel here in a minute. We're gonna let it rise here for we'll probably let it go for an hour, hour and a half. And then I'm gonna get the grill going in the meantime, and then we'll come back, guys, and show you what we're gonna roll these things out, put some toppings on them, and we're gonna see how this Delallo dough comes out. Again, don't want to bore you guys with the same pizzas every week, but this is more of a review of this dough. And but hey, I look forward to showing you guys this. Appreciate y'all tuning into my channel again. We'll be back in a little bit. Hey guys, I just kind of wanted to show you guys my my fire going here. I wanted to really show y'all this big block, Kamado Joe big block charcoal. I mean, look at that stuff, man. That stuff is huge. I've been cooking on this for about the last week, and I've been pretty impressed with it. I think I paid about $20 a bag for this stuff, but I've noticed that I've been getting a lot more cooks out of it. You know, if anybody's ever researched the charcoal and stuff, this stuff right here it's just so much bigger. And, you know, Kamado Joe kind of boasts that it's some of the biggest and the best. You know, all companies will do that, but I kind of been using it for myself, and I've kind of been impressed with it so far. I've used probably half the box, and I've been able to use it over and over and over. It says that you can use one load of charcoal up to 3 times, and I would find that to be kind of true. I mean, you know, depending on how much you put in there, normally, if you fill your box all the way up. But I've been pretty impressed with it, and it really does burn good. So, really impressed with those big pieces. But anyways, I just want to kind of show you guys that for this pizza cook tonight. I know I go over this pretty much every time, but I use my accessory rack. This is what I use to set my pizzas up. And I put my deflector plate up here. Some guys will put their deflector plates down there, and then they'll put their grates here, and then they'll set their pizza stone up on their T's. But I don't really do that. I like using this accessory plate right here. I used to like using it, the accessory attachment, and I put my deflector plates on top of it. And then what I'll do is I'll put my 1-inch T's up here like this. So these are 1-inch T's. I got these from Home Depot. But if you don't use these, you'll burn your pizza. No, if you've seen my other videos, you've seen me say that. So I hate to be saying it like a broken record over and over, but it works really, really well. So normally what I'll do is I'll set, you know, my 3 up like this. You could do it either way. You could put 1 here and 2 over here, however you want to do it. But normally I'll put 2 back here like this. Then I'll put my 1 over here like this. And what this does is it gives it an air gap in between here. And that way your pizza stone is not sitting on this deflector plate or straight on the grate. And this thing is getting scalding hot, and then it's scalding hot together your pizza stone, and then it just ends up burning the pizza. So, especially if you're using an all-purpose flour, this is like a must. You have to do this. But with this dough, you may be able to get away with it sitting it on top. Don't know, haven't tested those waters. But I just set it up like this every time because I get good results pretty much every single time. So normally what I'll do is I'll just set let me try to do this one-handed, but I try to set my pizza stone up here like this. Hey guys, sorry, my camera just kind of shut off on me there. I was just kind of showing you guys how I had put this up here. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a shot of it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I set this thing up. Wanted to kind of give you guys a shot of the air gap here. And that air gap, this is what is money right here. This is what keeps your pizza from burning. You know, just having that little gap. And if you go watch any of John Setzler's videos, he talks about this thing all the time. This is where I got the method from. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got to talk about setting it up and stuff. You know, it's beautiful out here tonight. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening. Me and my wife really enjoy doing this every Friday, so we'll keep on bringing you guys videos and talking to you about pizza as long as you are willing to watch it. So, yeah, we're gonna let that dough inside rise. We're gonna just hang out here. We got a nice little breeze out here in the backyard, trees hanging over. Just a beautiful evening to do some pizzas. So, hope you guys will stick around, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, guys, so that's the dough that rose. We didn't really let this go too long tonight. About an hour. The package says you can let it go from 1 to 3 days, but we're gonna try it. We're impatient. We didn't pre-prep, so we're just gonna go ahead and rock with it at an hour. It still rose a lot in an hour, so I think it's gonna be fine. But here it comes out. Rolling right out of there. Man, it looks good actually. Looks really good. So what we'll do is we'll make 2 pizzas. So go ahead and cut that bad boy in half. Okay. So we'll put this back in here. I'm gonna put me a little bit more flour down. Okay. It's a really soft flour, I'm noticing. I'm gonna take the pen to it. I don't like the way that's rolling out with my hands, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and start over. It's kind of stretching out real thin in the middle, and I don't want to tear it, so maybe you guys are better at this than me. And if you are, by all means, toss it above your head, throw it in between your legs, slam dunk it in your basketball hoop for all I care. But I'm not that cool, so I'm gonna do it my way. And I suggest you do it your way too. If you're good at rolling it out with your hands, go for it. I'm learning really quickly here that that's not my skill set, so I tend to do it better with a pen. Just usually comes out a little bit better. Let me set that up there, get that out of my way. Turn it over. Maybe I need more practice, I don't know, but tonight's not gonna be the practice night. See that I've got a thicker side over here, so I want to roll it out a little bit. Let's try to make it a little bit more round looking. Like I say all the time, you ain't got to make this into a perfect circle, but I like to try to make it look a little decently in a rounder shape, if I can. That actually looks pretty good. Let's see if I can roll it over and do a tiny crust on this today. It's actually rolling up pretty good. We don't normally do this. Normally I'll just let it go, whatever shape I roll it out to, but I'm gonna put a little crust on it today. I'm feeling crusty. I'm feeling a little crusty today. And we'll pinch it to make it stand up a little bit. We might be taking away from our pizza a little bit, but that's okay. Not a horribly big pizza, but that's probably about a 10-inch pizza. But it's enough for me and my wife. It's plenty. Because we'll make 2 of these. Like I said, you can make one giant one if you wanted. Let me get my peel. We're gonna have this. That there. All right. Don't want to let that sit stationary too long. Let me get the cornmeal. cornmeal. You need that to put that on your peel. If not, it's gonna be like taking Play-Doh off of a 105-degree sidewalk. You don't want that. Had that happen, I've had dough slung against my wall. I got so mad at it. So you don't want that. It's a bad day. My wife will tell you that was not a good day. So I try to avoid pizza getting flung on my walls because I get a little upset. So keep yourself from getting a little mad, guys. Just learn from me. So put a little sauce on it. This is a Delallo pizza sauce. I was talking to you guys about that earlier, I believe. Smells amazing. This is like their specific pizzeria style sauce. My wife says when she got on the website, it was like their specific sauce for pizza. So we like sauce. Don't know if you guys do, but we like it. So we're gonna put a little extra on here. We ain't gonna go too wild and make it just a sauced pizza, but we're gonna definitely put more than we would normally put on here. Smells so good. Really stoked about these pizzas, guys. Like, kind of cool they delivered this to my front door. Normally I'll go buy my sauce and stuff from the store, and I usually get a cheaper brand, you know, just whatever. Great value, whatever I can get. Keep it cheap, you know, because you don't want to go broke doing these pizzas. That's the whole point, is you do them at home so you ain't got to go broke, right? But this wasn't too expensive. Still a really good, cheap pizza to do at home. I think that's going to be enough. I think I'm going to stop right there. I don't want to get too crazy. But yeah, that looks good. Smells good. Okay, so now I'm going to put some cheese on this thing. Mozzarella cheese. This is old Sam's Club. Big bag. I think I've talked to you guys about this before. Nothing too special. But it's pretty good cheese. It's a low moisture. And we get a ton of pizzas out of this cheese. So mozzarella cheese gets a little pricey. So if you can get it in bulk, go for it. Sometimes it goes bad in the fridge, so you got to use it. We still got some that we can keep rolling out for the next couple weeks. Hopefully it'll stay good. Okay, we'll put a little there. And I lit this cheese, I took it out so it would kind of come to room temp a little bit, so it's not cold when you put it in your cooker. Sometimes if it's cold, it just doesn't melt right. So you may want to pull your toppings out just a little bit before. We like a lot of cheese, so I'm gonna go a little bit more. And I think that's good. All right, we're gonna do some pepperoni. My assistant's directing me here to what toppings to put on next. If you guys were wondering why I stopped there for a second. I'm being directed by the camera lady. So we're going here with, oh, that's a little bit thicker pepperoni there, but that's cool, we don't mind that. Put these all around. Smaller pizza, it won't take me long to put them on there. Don't want to bore you guys with the specifics of the toppings, but I want to show you what we're doing here. We love pepperoni. I don't know about you guys, but we just love it. It's always got to be on our pizza. All right, that looks good. We might split those up a little bit so we can put our jalapenos in the middle. Okay, we love jalapenos on our pizza too. It's like one of our favorite toppings along with pepperoni. So we'll mix these up a little bit. We've dried these jalapenos off. If you get them in the jar, you don't want to put them on there wet. You know, they're real wet because they sit in that juice, that vinegar and stuff. You try to dry them off the best you can, drain them. Just don't want all that moisture in your pizza. We love jalapenos. They don't love us all the time, but we love them. It's gonna be a rough night tonight probably, but hey, this pizza night, we just gonna keep on trucking through, baby. Keep on trucking through the heartburn and everything. All right, guys, that's the pizza right there. So. All right, guys. We had a little malfunction with the crust, getting it off the counter and back onto the peel, but we got it figured out. That was my mistake, rookie mistake. Get it on your peel first before you start building it. There we go. We were able to salvage it. We got it back, built back. Got a nice little fire down in there. Let's see what this thing does, guys. We'll come back to y'all when we get ready to turn this thing for the first time. Second pizza coming out. There she is. She rolled right out. We like when she rolls right out like that. Here we go. This time I'm gonna roll her out and I'm gonna get her right to my peel like I needed to last time. So that was definitely a rookie mistake on my part. I've done pizzas enough to know better than that. Okay, see if we can maneuver it a little bit. Actually not doing too bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and get her moved. I'm gonna roll it out just a little bit more here on the peel, I think. All right, looks pretty good there. I'm gonna start to roll the crust on it. Do a crust on this one this time again. Like I said, don't normally do a crust all the time. We're gonna do one today. Nothing crazy about this, I'm just rolling it up under my thumb. And now I'll push it out a little bit. The dough's getting a little sticky on me. Just touch it up a little bit. I think that's probably good right there, guys. Go ahead and get our, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a mixture. So I'm gonna take a little bit of sauce. I'm gonna do a mixture of red and pesto. Never done this, we've never tried this. We're gonna try it tonight to see how it comes out. We had a little bit of pesto left over, so we were like, you know what? Let's try to make a little red pesto sauce, see how that comes out. It may not come out the way we want, but hey, give it a shot. Actually doesn't look bad. We're gonna go ahead and go heavy because we want to get rid of this sauce, so don't normally go too heavy with pesto, but we'll go heavy tonight just to get rid of it. That pizza's gonna have a lot of flavor, I have a feeling. Okay. All right. We're gonna do some fresh mozzarella. What we did was we took some fresh mozzarella and we just tore it in half or in quarters. You can get this pretty much in any supermarket. It's a little bit more expensive than your shredded stuff, but it's really good, especially when it's on a pizza. All right. Now we got some goat cheese. This is a little different this week. We're gonna go with a garlic herb. We got this from Winn-Dixie, man. This is this smells amazing. A little pricey for this little block. I think it was like $5, but it smells so good. I mean, we normally get the plain goat cheese from Sam's, but we said, what the heck? Let's try something different. So this is a garlic herb. So we're gonna kind of put it in our spots here where. And, you know, a little bit of this stuff goes a long way, really. I really haven't used a lot, and I'm not going to use too much more here because I really don't need to. This stuff has a really good flavor, strong flavor to it. Goat cheese, if you've had it, it goes a long way, flavor-wise. I think that's it, man. I think that's all I'm going to do. All right, guys, we're gonna sling this on here in a minute, and we're gonna go check our other one, and we'll come back. All right, guys, we're getting ready to take this off. I've been running about 600. This pizza recipe called for like 450. We don't do that around here. We push the limits. So we've been going around 600, and I've been pretty pleased with the way it's been turning out. Look at this. I mean, we got a little char here on our crust, but look at this, man. Freaking pizza looks amazing. There is no burn under there, as you can see. No burn. We're gonna pull that one. That one's done. That looks like an amazing pizza, guys. That's gonna be so crispy. That's awesome. We're gonna put the other one on. We'll come back when we put the other pizza on, mixed with that marinara and that goat cheese and that fresh mozzarella. That one didn't want to come off right, but we got it. We salvaged. I think that'll be fine. So, yeah, that one kind of sat there a little too long. Got a little sticky on us, but that cornmeal helped it get the rest of the way off. So we'll come back when we turn it. This is our pesto sauce mixture one here. We're gonna go ahead and cut it. Man, it came out great, man. And as you can see, this one got a little bit of dark on the bottom, but it didn't burn. Definitely didn't burn. That was my second pizza, but it looks amazing. Listen to that crunch. That's awesome, guys. Look at that. Try and do this lefty. I'm not a lefty, so. Man, that looks awesome. I can hardly wait, guys. I gotta take a taste of this. Oh, there's a piece of bread. That's awesome. That pesto and that sauce, that red sauce, actually really work. It's that goat cheese, that garlic herb goat cheese, it's just so good. Super crispy. If you don't like a crispy pizza, this probably wouldn't be for you, but just don't cook it as long as I did. I cooked it a little longer, cook it a little less time. That's out of bounds. That's as good as that other flour I use, that Kamado. All right, moving on to our jalapeno pizza here. Crust is amazing. This one's a lot softer. I don't think I rolled this one as thin. That's awesome. That's good. That's just as good as that Caputo. I would say it's just as good. I'm gonna play around with it. I think we'll do some more pizzas on this, but guys, that's all I got today. Like, I think these pizzas came out amazing. This dough is just as good as any of the other 000 or 00 that I've used. So if you like what we're doing, man, if you like what we're doing with these pizzas, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, if you'd like to see us do something, just comment in the comment box and we'll try to do it. I had fun. See you guys next time. T-Way Eats Barbecue Treats.